Can I kill someone online? What I mean is, can I use the internet as an actual instrument of murder? I'm Jon Deer for Blob Law, and the idea is not as crazy as it sounds. In 2012, former Vice President Dick Cheney had surgery on his pacemaker. A pacemaker is a device installed into your chest to regulate your heartbeat, and in the case of Mr. Cheney, who has had many heart problems, it's a critical, life-saving device. Modern pacemakers are connected to the internet so that doctors can get a continuous stream of real-time information from the patient's heart. However, after Mr. Cheney saw an episode of Homeland in which a former vice president was murdered when hackers hacked into his pacemaker and killed him, Mr. Cheney decided to have it disconnected from the internet. He was quoted as saying, "The episode of Homeland accurately portrayed what was possible." In fact, the idea of using the internet for murder is so likely and so plausible that Europol, the European police agency, has just endorsed a report from internet security firm IDD, which predicts the first internet murder imminently. What is giving rise to all this concern? It's the Internet of Things. As technology advances, there is a greater and greater push to connect all our devices to the internet. Popular Mechanics reports that there are already 10 billion devices connected to the internet. That includes thermostats, door locks, air conditioners, security systems, cameras, phones, lights, refrigerators, ovens, and even irons. Pretty soon, all our devices will be connected to the Internet of Things. And every device connected to the internet is subject to being hacked. Security hacker Jack Barnaby famously hacked into ATMs live in a Las Vegas demonstration, making them spew cash before an industry audience. He also hacked into insulin pumps and pacemakers, all to demonstrate how vulnerable devices are. One recent hacking trend is ransomware. That's sophisticated malware that infects your computer and locks it, demanding a ransom in order to unlock it and give you access once again. According to Symantec and other internet security companies, a recent version was unleashed on 250,000 computers and netted over $6 million in ransom payments, with many of the owners never getting their computers unlocked even though they paid the ransom. Imagine that same scam being run on other devices, your phone, your air conditioner, or even your car. That's right, the Internet of Things extends to your car. In early 2014, the Department of Transportation announced that it's working towards making all new automobiles include car-to-car data communication systems. These systems would provide for a vehicle to automatically take evasive action when it detects an oncoming vehicle. That means a computer inside your car will receive data from another computer somewhere else and control steering, acceleration, and braking of your car based upon the information received. The Department of Transportation predicts such systems will reduce accidents by 80%. But what happens if hackers take control of these systems? Imagine if the data received by your car was not true data from another vehicle, but was fictitious data maliciously inserted by a hacker. The hacker could literally take control of your vehicle, causing it to crash and kill everyone on board. And this is not mere futuristic fantasy. In 2010, a hacker disabled hundreds of cars, 100 at a time, in Austin, Texas. Each of the cars had a web-based disabling device intended to provide lenders with an easy way to disable the car in the event the owner falls delinquent on a car loan payment. This highly controversial practice is known as bricking and coerces the owner to pay the lender to regain use of the vehicle. As with all connected devices, this device was subject to hacking and was effectively hacked. There is no reason the hacker could not have demanded his own payments to release these vehicles, just as the lender does. That's the intent of the device. In our soon-to-be fully connected world, how hard will it be for hackers to take control of our devices? According to Popular Mechanics, not very. All hackers need do is go to a website like Shodan, which is designed to let users discover which devices are connected to the internet, where they are located, and who is using them. The hackers then Google for the default passwords to these devices, and they often have a way in. As Popular Mechanics points out, Once a hacker gets into a device, it could be in your entire network. In other words, a hacker could be in your computer without you ever knowing it because the access point is through a light bulb. So are we all doomed? According to tech commentator Tom's Guides, you will get hacked. However, you can take steps to minimize the damage. The first one is to use an obscure password that does not contain any personal information. Second, install security software on your computer. And third, set up a completely separate Wi-Fi network for your Internet of Things. In addition, Tom's points out that manufacturers are scrambling to make the Internet of Things safer. Presumably, no one wants to be responsible for the first Internet murder. I'm your host, Jon Deer, and if you liked this episode, please be sure to share it. It's easy, just push the share button below and post it on your favorite social media network. Also, you can check out our Facebook page and like and share that, and mostly subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm Jon Deer for Blob Law. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.